Africa Troupe is one of the popular dancing and drama groups in Nigeria. A cultural and diverse vision of a man who continues to believe you can acquire glory, fame, and financial independence with your arts. Close to the members and its leader, main founder for over 23 years, we gave the place for a clear exchange and secret behind such a success. Tell us more, Segun Adefila.
Segun Adefila. I'm an artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm from the southwestern region of Nigeria, so I am Yoruba. It's important to know my background, because it explains whatever kind of performance mode I'm into. I'm a co-founder, that is founding member of the Crown Troupe of Africa. We started 23 years ago, on the 1st of June 1996. We were just young, we were freshly out of school, or we've been out of school for a while, and no admission, but we loved music, so we gathered ourselves. Those of us who have the same interest, music, dance, acting, all sort of things. We just wanted to be happy, We weren't bothered about where the next meal was going to come from. We weren't bothered about how we were going to, we weren't thinking of survival. We just wanted to be happy. So we started the Crown Troupe with no single musical instrument. We just come together, sit and sing. Sometimes when I think back and I look back at it, we were crazy back then. Of course, as time went on, a year after we started out, it became something more serious for me. So I started thinking, I have to go to school. So I went to study for a certificate in drama. A certificate in drama at the Center for Cultural Studies, University of Lagos, in 1997, and then I decided to go on and study for a degree. So I studied for a degree from 98, and I left university in 2002, 2003. So my experience in school also kind of broadened my school. I began to see the relevance of art because I personally have 3 levels of training. The traditional, which is from my background. I'm a prince, and I was raised in a palace in North Central part of Nigeria. The place is called Umano, and that was the first time I was exposed to the masquerade tradition. So I was a child masquerade. I went through that for a couple of years before I came back to Lagos. So that was my traditional training background. And then, of course, after spending years on the streets, trying to figure out what I was supposed to do with my life, I encountered the art again. So art brought me back, gave me another focus. So I learned informally from a group called Black Image. So I was with Black Image for like a year, and then, so that was my informal training. And then for my formal training in theater, it was at the University of Lagos. All the rest I gathered from practice, from workshop, from learning, from listening, from being observant, from learning from the masters. 3 years, I've done nothing but practice theatre, and I explained a bit of my background because it also affected the way we started operating. There were no platforms, not many platforms back then. So within 23 years, the troupe has trained a lot, trained considerable number of young people who have gone on to start their own companies, who are into other area of endeavors, who are taking up leadership role and so on and so forth. So I'll be more focused on my practice and what comes out of what we do. I'm not crazily, of course, in the silence of my heart and when I'm alone, I'm also bothered about, what is there for me in the future? Do I have a house of my own? Do I have private jets? All of those things. What do I have in my account? But that is sincerely secondary. The first and most important thing is I want to be happy, and I'm doing what makes me happy.
Oh yeah!
We had our first break in 2002, that's after 6 years of practice. We had our first international break through the National Troupe of Nigeria. They took us to Manchester for a youth festival, and then from then that was the first break. From then it's been one invitation or the other. We've gone to Trinidad and Tobago, we've gone to Brazil, we've gone to Congo, we've gone to Zambia, we've gone to South Africa, Germany, all over. We've gone to the US, we've gone to places through this profession.
So can we say that the artist today can survive with such an art?
It depends, because those who go into certain fields of endeavor for survival, I do not have answer to that. But those who practice for the love of what they do, they will always be fine. Because in every situation, there's always the lean period and the robust period where things are going smoothly. If it's your calling, if that's what you love to do, you stay there. When it's good and smooth and you're getting all the jobs, you're there. And when it becomes a bit scanty and things are not happening, you keep practicing more. But if you are there for survival, the moment it stops, then you move to something else where you can guarantee your survival. So today you're a farmer, tomorrow you're a hunter, the next week you're a hawker, the next one you are a business person, all of those things. I have not known any other life. So, like I said, when we started out, my encounter with the masquerade when I was a child was the first thing that pleased me and that made me understand the importance and relevance of what I was doing. I'll give you a funny story. Anytime the masquerade festival happens during school period, I don't go to school. So I run away from the house and be in my costumes and dance all over the city, all over the town. And if my grandmother met me, the mother of my father would go on her knees and call me her father, and I'll pray for her. But when I got home in the evening, I get punished for not going to school. And that transformed my thinking later on in life as an adult when I started practicing art, that the position of art is a very, very salient one. If art can make my grandmother go on her knees for me, what else do I need to tell me the relevance of art in the life of man? So the art for me is not a plain space. We don't practice arts just because we want to entertain. Yeah, entertainment is like uppermost on our minds, but within that entertainment, there are some informations that must be passed. For instance, the piece you saw, Balance for Better, is about women. Where we come from, women are not subjugated. They are not like down. We don't look down on women. That's why my people will say, "Osho le mojuba, aje le mojuba." When that means homage to the wizard of the house, homage to the witches of the house. So the place of a woman, no traditional council is complete without the yaloja. So the woman is like at par Africans, where we come from. Women led men to war. Women were war commanders. But when the colonial masters came, where, for instance, among the English, who were supposed to be our teachers, you cannot be a lady if you are not married to a lord. But we had Amazons in Dahomey. We had strong, warriors from Ghana, from all over Africa. We have Queen Amina from here. We have Queen Idia. These were strong. So that's who we were. So when we started thinking, when they started shifting our values, making a woman feel lower, and she starts losing respect for herself and her esteem, the woman started fighting back. And so she started saying, no, feminism, and I have to fight back. I'm equal, I'm fighting for my rights. The real African women don't fight for their rights because their right is their thing. Nobody takes it away from them. And if you look at contemporary life, even in this modern life, a woman that is a minister will have a male driver, if she so desires, a male gatesman, and so on and so forth. People don't mark you when you were in primary school and secondary school and even university based on your gender. When they mark your report sheet, they mark based on what is in the head. And so what we're saying is for the woman to say, listen, don't be distracted by what they are pumping into your head from the West. First of all, know your value. When you know your value, then people will respect you. But you can't fight for your value, for instance, and this is personal opinion, by confronting me all the time. Why are you fighting with me? I respect you. If I disrespect you, it must be because you cooperate with me. I need your cooperation for me to disrespect you. If you place yourself where you're supposed to be, nobody comes to mess around with you. And that doesn't mean being a strong woman that you must lose what it means to be a mother, to be a trader, to be a doctor, to be the right person. Now we can't do the two. We had strong women who were, in contact directly with even the colonial masters, the Madame Tinumbus. But they were mothers too. They were wives too. And they managed it. We have Dora Queenly. May her soul rest in peace. She was a mother, a wife, and a minister. Is it Dora Queenly? Yes, Queenly, yes. She did all of those things perfectly, So we're saying that, for instance, I don't want my daughter growing up to say I want to be a man. Or no, you have to be a good mother, a good wife, a good human being. Be respectful. Don't go telling a man that what a man can do, I can do. You are supposed to be doing what men can't do. You need to have your strength and be sure of it. So these are the things, these are the values we're trying to bring out. Watch our musical videos. A girl readily agrees to go in skimpy bra and pants, and the male musician is wearing all cladded up. So feminism is telling the man, yeah, you want me to go half naked, you have to go half naked too. That for me is where you can discuss. But if you do that willingly, and then when they begin to put trash on you, then you begin to fight and fight negatively. So that somebody sees you as a man. Now the first thing they want to do is confront me. If my wife confronts me, we will quarrel very well. She will go to her house, because when I talk, I don't want, when she says what she has to say, she's saying it from a position of authority, and I don't want my authority to be questioned. We managed it before the West messed up our head. So balance for better. I say balance your power. That you're not a small thing. What you handle as a woman, not many people can handle it. If they say the man is the head of the family, it's just read your Bible, man.
Hello. Honey, I can hear you. And you're home and hungry. And the child needs attention. Okay. Mommy, where is my school bag? My baby.
My advice to the youth out there is that if you take your work, if you attach a worth to who you are, to your profession. God has given you the talent to sing very well. You have this terrific voice that when you sing, people notice you. You don't want to waste that. You have athletic body, you can move, you can dance. You feel like you like or you love to act. Or you love money, to go into banking, to do it, to go into trading, whatever you want to go into. Make sure it is what you love. First and foremost, do not be afraid of hunger. Because the fear of hunger, the fear of deprivation is what pushes you into what you don't want to be. So first of all, be confident that, yeah, this is what I want to do. And I tell you, anything you're passionate about will take you anywhere. You know, days will come where things will be lean. God never promised you that everything will be rosy, everything. So we must be prepared for that too. Stay focused. Know that tomorrow is in your hands. When you African youths like to say, oh, the people that came before us messed things up, it's an opportunity for you to make a repair. Stop complaining. Only cowards sit down and complain and say, oh, they messed things up. So you accept it. No, you begin to change it. Your father didn't pay your school fees. You work hard to pay your children's school fees. That's all. That's the way you make changes. You don't say, my father didn't pay my school fees, and so I will not go to school, and so I'll become the drag of the society. And then you have a child under that poverty situation and produce a child. Then you are stupid. So the youth should be wiser than that. Talk to your inner head. That's all.
Everybody's but the woman is different. The